to be productive, to be effective, and to live a life of understanding and wisdom is to not to waste time. So if I don't waste time, what do I do with time? I invest time, because you either waste time or you spend time or you invest time. If you waste time, you don't even get anything for it. You don't get compensated for it at all. You just throw it in the garbage. I mean, you don't even know what happened. That's what happens when you waste time. But when you spend time, you at least know that that time, you remember what you did with that time. Maybe you say, okay, that time was when you went to work, and you at least could see some compensation. So maybe when you spend your time at work, you spend your time giving your time out to work, then you are compensated a little bit. So you are selling out your birthright a little bit, but at least you have something for it. You have some porridge to get in exchange for your life. Can you imagine when you give out? I will always keep on going back to my example. This is your life. You remember? If you've been following me, you remember this is life. Not the jar, but the content that is inside. Not your body is your life. It's not your body that's your life. It's not the jar that is the life here. It's the content inside. Just like this jar, that's how your body is. But that, just like you have the water inside, that is how you have life inside. And that content you have inside goes away. So when you go to work, you work for 10 years, this much is gone. But you get some little salary, some little compensation for it. That is spending. You've just spent it. It's gone. But the same thing happens when you waste it, when you don't do anything, when you just live, you just walk around. It's gone. So you also spend it when you just go to school, or you go to church, or go to religious activities, or you don't have anything to show for it. But you remember I was going to church, I married, I have children, doing some mundane things that just, your time is just going, oh, the last 10 years I've been married, or the last 10 years I've had my children, or I've been a Christian for 20 years. You remember that spending. You remember what happened, what you did, but you can't see the product, you can't see the reward, you can't see the fruits of what you have spent those years on. That is spending. But when you invest it, you don't lose it. You don't lose it like this. When you work, it's gone. And you are just becoming old. That's the only thing you notice. And when you spend it with your just family and life, mundane things of life, it's just getting older. You're becoming grandmother, grandfather, and there's nothing to show for it. You have some children running about, but, they live their own life. They are gone, and you are just left by yourself. But when you invest in life, you are multiplying it. You are producing. When you are investing life, you've invested in another one. You have reproduced yourself. So even though this one is going down, but this one is rising, then another one, you are being fruitful. You are being fruitful. And then you are being multiplied, because you are investing your life in your destiny, in your purpose, in your calling. Beautiful life. And that's the kind of life I want to teach you how to live. And that's the kind of thing I want to show you what you do with time, with your time. I want to show you what you do with your time. I want to show you how to live such a life of investment on a daily basis.